It looks a bit like the bottom of the sea, apart from the road. The road trip has begun. We are in Cameron, Arizona, on the way to Horseshoe Bend, which is by Page, where we'll spend the night and then carry on our way up to Yosemite. Things to see on the way to be decided. Lots of options: Death Valley, Sequoia National Park, Bryce Canyon maybe. That's my favourite option. I'll try and convince them of that. But right now we're stopping for some lunch, but we've got a time limit because we want to get to Horseshoe Bend before the sunset. Where are we going? Alright. Don't think there's much view.
It's the Colorado River.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere.
That looks like a big hotel.
I think they might say that it overlooks the Colorado River. It's a bit of a trap.
That's the selling point, is it?
The puddle.
Oh wow. Narrowed it down to 3.
Okay.
Oh, I've got it. I've got it.
Have you cracked it?
Yep.
Well done, my dear.
Food's taking a while.
Yay, I got the candy.
Still on that one, Dad?
Okay, yeah, I've got him.
Shout Dad, there's a dog. No touching though, Mum.
I know. But it's cute.
It's cute.
Little doggy. Wow. That is some place to put a shop.
What a shop. That is amazing. Again, it's just the scale of the whole thing, isn't it? The little cars down there. We're about 20 minutes away from where we should be.
Yeah. Good to get there now-ish.
It's like a different planet.
Where's that then? Oh, spotted. Blimey, that's a piddly road.
We'll go down there. Okay, are you guys going to grab the stuff and go then?
Yep.
And we'll catch you up, okay?
Vámonos. Llamando. Shall we jog a bit? That running didn't last long. Something that's really nice about this is that having been here before, I can now come back with my family and show them my favourite places in Arizona, like Sedona and Horseshoe Bend. And it's nice to be able to revisit places as well, because then it means that my first impressions of these locations isn't just a fantastical memory, but it really solidifies that I'm here. And now I get to share this with my family, which makes it extra special and extra real as well. The other thing with time lapses is that every minute counts, especially when the sun's setting. At a place with intricate ins and outs and valleys and canyons like Horseshoe Bend, there's such a dimensional view here that every minute counts for a time lapse, so that's why we try and rush. But it's quite hard when you're heavy laden with all your camera gear. So I've got 3 cameras on me, heavy tripod, all the batteries. It really adds up. I should get a backpack or something. Michael's quite far ahead now. Kept dropping my things on the way, so stopped for a bit. Have you found a vantage point you like? It's strange having painted this recently. I mean, I've stared at a photo of it for hours and hours and hours. And you forget the scale of it, the photos just don't do it justice, but it's so big. It's such a unique, powerful place. It's just phenomenal. And the photos don't do it justice, so you might as well stop watching because it's pointless really. In my first video when I came to the Horseshoe Bend, I mentioned that I'd wanted to come here before I knew I'd come to Arizona. I used to work in an Apple reseller in my hometown, and the Apple posters for the laptops featured on the screens of the laptops a picture of Horseshoe Bend. And I thought it was so stunning. I wondered what this place was. And I found out what it was, and I thought, wow, that's cool if I get to go there. And now I'm here for the second time. So I wish I could go back to my 18-year-old self, which is 3 years ago, looking up at that poster thinking, wow, what an amazing place. And being able to say, yeah, you're going to go there. In fact, you're going to live near there. That would be really cool. So I got the Osmo out, ready to shoot. It was doing well, nice highlights on the backs of people. And there's no memory card in it. I don't keep my mini micro SDs on me, so it's either in the car or in my luggage somewhere. Or on the floor in the Airbnb, which I'm really worried about. Because I didn't bring it with me yesterday. But I've got my box of memory cards somewhere. And it should be in that. If it's not going to overwrite anything, I've got a spare one in here. Right, so it's pretty dark now, time to go. Gonna get back to the car and see how that time lapse came out. But for the video, I'll play it now. It's quite cold now. I'm gonna head back, find somewhere to stay in Page. Michael has suggested potentially returning here when it's fully dark. See it moonlit, because the cameras will be able to pick that up nicely. My concern is it might be quite hard to distinguish where the edge is, you know, of the cliff. We'll see if we go. Definitely bringing torches.
That's got a fantastic shot with the light reflecting off the rocks.
Yeah,
Two different colours of light.
Which I pointed out to him.
Oh, okay. Did you get
You
that
only
shot
pointed
too
out
then?
one lot of light to me. I found the other bit of light as well.
Shall we walk and talk?
Yes, please. Let's walk away from the edge.
So Mum, what's your impression of Horseshoe Bend?
Scary. It's amazing, but it's just petrifying, especially when your sons go so close to the edge. Walking in the middle of the desert, it feels like.
Oh yeah. That was probably the fastest I've ever booked a hotel. Arrived in the car park and I booked it on my phone because my friend managed to hook me up with a friend's discount, which is fantastic. So we've got a very nice hotel for tonight. This wasn't the original plan for the road trip, but it's nice to get this comfortable option, so thank you. One of those Jack's Gap videos, you know, they do 24 hours in, and it starts and ends with the pillow. I tried to throw the camera, it didn't work. Yeah, Jack's Gap, just, yeah. On this week's Bear Grylls, a family desperate for food enters the bush. The desperate family find themselves on the fairway of a golf course, where the risks involve sand traps and many, many holes. Let's hope for their sake there isn't a pond.
When there are no cars coming, we all run at the same time and then run into the pond on the other side. Okay? Nothing coming left. After this one, we're okay. That looks like a mini Yeti.
Out here in the wilderness, next to Denny's, we found tracks. The team carries on to find evidence of food. Yeah, it smells of rotten eggs everywhere here. I don't know if there was a lorry spillage.
Or is there a
Of
volcano
sulphur.
nearby?
Well, there's a volcano nearby.
Someone who's about 18 grand from now.
Thank you.
Oh, Ollie, breakfast.
Like tell the viewers at home what you're doing.
Well, you've got a full mouth.
I'll translate. Would you like to tell the viewers at home what you're doing?
Really? I'm eating a pancake for dinner. I ordered breakfast off of the menu because I wanted it. It's good. Feel American. Beer and pancakes.
With bacon on top.
With bacon on top, of course. Sometimes they call these flapjacks, which is very confusing.
Isn't it sacrilege having a beer with your pancake?
It's hard work.
We've got to work out where we're going to go. Which route we're going to take. We've got Oakhurst on here. At Christmassy, so we do that.
That's about 3 hours.
But who?
Woolford Heights.
No, it's got to be something that begins with P.
Woolford Heights.
Because it's Page, Perump.
Page Param.
Sherman Pass.
No?
Past Gersham.
Fisherman.
Porterville.
P-A-H-R-U-M-P.
I like this plan. This is amazing.